Don't trip. Whoa. Yeah. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank you, whatever. There's only one bald guy up here this morning, or afternoon it is now.
There's two.
And
Pretty
yes,
bald,
there's only two, not three.
but he doesn't shave quite as short as you do.
And Xavier extends his direct apologies. I think it was a courtesy, but he said to tell you his apologies. He has a cold and decided not to bring those germs with him here.
Yeah.
What we were going to do is give you all a chance to play Stump the Chump, and you could ask us any question about marketing that you wanted. Since I'm here by myself, I'm not going to put myself on that hot seat where I can't pass it off to him. So we're going to shift to gears just a little bit from what we were going to do. The way we're going to do that instead is for the month of April, every Thursday afternoon, the two of us will do Zoom office hours. We'll give you a chance to ask any question you want. There is a post in the Facebook group already with some of the questions that we were going to queue up today. Add any questions you want, and we'll set those up, and we'll have a conversation using an online forum instead of in person. Okay?
Great.
So that's the sales. Oh, I didn't remember that I had a build on that. So that was the ask any question you want and don't get the sales pitch, because we're not doing a sales pitch. We're just trying to help you as small business owners know the things you need to know so you can get the effects and the results you need. All right. So instead, I'm going to talk a little bit of theory, because none of you need theory. You need practical application. I'm the thinker guy. I do the theory stuff. So when we're here in this referral group, what we're looking for is we're trying to have this conversation with somebody about how do they either give you an immediate referral or possibly do business with you. And that's the smallest part of your pyramid of your marketing strategies. Over and over again, I see businesses who haven't built their online foundation, their online reputation. And so even if they're getting the referral, whoever that is that's doing their due diligence to check on them isn't finding the confirming information that they need to make a buying decision. The next thing up is, I call it rebuy in order to keep it 4 R's. It's the lifetime value of a customer. So yes, I get a customer one time, but did I provide enough value? Did I provide the customer experience that generates that ongoing customer relationship? Reach is when we start spending money, and I love people who run Facebook ads because it keeps Facebook and LinkedIn free for the rest of us. So yes, let's keep running LinkedIn ads, let's keep running Facebook ads to reach those new audiences. But before we do that, let's build that online reputation so that we're getting the organic reach first. And then the referrals are the cherry on the sundae. So let's keep doing that, because this is a great group of people we love. All right, next slide. So when you sit at my table, you sometimes hear me tell the story about you're here and you're trying to get there. And the reality is most of us in the room are somewhere in the range of just getting to be profitable, or we're just launching and we're not quite sure what we're doing, and we're trying to wear all 21 hats. And there's a reason that we have attorneys and bankers and insurance people, bookkeepers, because as business owners, we can't do all of those things and run our business too. So what ends up happening, if you could go ahead and build this slide, is a whole bunch of us get stuck in this feast or famine stage. And I have the luxury of being an Army retiree. And my wife's always going to have a roof over her head and a car in the driveway. It just might not be as nice a car as I want it to be. Which means I can afford to put my prices at a place that is different than most of my industry. And what that allows me to do is serve the part of the community that I think is underserved. There's a lot of marketing agencies out there who would love to charge you $1,500 a month as a base retainer. And I have the luxury of not having to set my baseline at that price point. So you can build that slide? So if you find yourself, interesting, it went away? Okay, anyway, so all these businesses in the feast or famine stage who need help and they're trying to figure out how to do it themselves, that's who I would like the referral to. And I do have a referral program, and maybe we'll talk about it. I don't know how I'm doing on time. I have 2 minutes left. Good. Slide. So, when you don't have money, but you have time, you can do it all yourself. And the question is, how much can you do? At the other end of the spectrum, if you're the U.S. government, you just throw money at stuff, and you don't have to do anything. You can claim that you're accomplishing something when you're actually all you're doing is spending the taxpayers' money. And I'm going to stop.
What are you trying to say?
I'm going to get off my political soapbox. All right. So in the middle is this crossover point. Go ahead and build that slide. Is this crossover point where we do a little bit of the business owner's time and a little bit of my time, and we just use the same tools, and so it makes our time efficient. Next slide. So here's the sales pitch for today. Xavier and I are going to do office hours next month. We're going to let you ask whatever question you want to ask. These are queuing up what I think the questions might be, but he got sick and wasn't even able to come back, and we didn't even get to have the dialogue about which questions we should queue up for today. So photos done. Okay, next slide. So that's the ones that are on the Facebook post right now. Go ahead and weigh in on the Facebook post, and we'll set something up. We'll queue up based on who wants to hear what our priorities are for next month. Questions, comments, feedback, that's the end.
If you're not able to attend the Thursday thing you just had on, will that be something we can watch on replay?
I have no reason to think we wouldn't record it.
Great.
I'm sure we will.
What time were they?
1 o'clock in the afternoon. Because we're not going to go to Thursday mornings.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
You're not
Any other questions for Keith?
right, it won't be Thursday mornings. No, I'm not going to compete with Justin.
But
Let's
you're
give him a great big round of applause.
Thank you.